You just talk a lot about the weather, folks, and weather has been on my mind. Because I'm a meteorologist, so I do apologize for that. So I talk a lot about the weather. Anyway, let me just see what we got in terms of the correlation coefficient. Well, there's plenty of foreign objects surrounding the storm right here, folks. We play the radar for you guys if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the radar reflectivity. Alright. Yep. I see it, folks. I see it. Okay, so it looks like as though it's moving to the south. A hook echo has formed. And it looks like as though that there could be an area of rotation, which means that we're dealing with some supercells right now. Where are you from? From the New York City area, Catherine. Yeah, but I do cover national weather. Right, so this is the supercell right here. Anywhere else where I'd find more tornadoes? Well, so far that's it. Alright, so now let's change gears to talk about the 3-day forecast. Okay, so what do we have? So where are the warm lows for tomorrow morning? For tomorrow morning, they're going to be in Florida, the southern tip of Texas, and parts of the desert southwest. Chilly lows will be throughout the Sierra Nevadas, the Rockies, parts of the Ohio Valley, parts of the Great Lakes region, and the interior parts of the Northeast. By tomorrow night, where's the heat? The heat's going to be located throughout Texas and the southern plains and the desert southwest, parts of California, and quite good amount of heat. It's going to be located in the northwestern part of the Great Plains region and the lower Mississippi Valley, where the chilly temperatures, they're going to be in parts of the northern Rockies, Cascades, Sierra Nevadas, and upper peninsula of Michigan and the northern tip of Maine. Now let's see what we got with... Oh, sorry about that. I meant that's going to be put on hold until we are done with Thursday night. So by Wednesday morning, where are the warm lows? They're in southern Texas, southern Florida, few parts in Arizona. Where the chilly lows, they're in the Sierra Nevadas all the way to the Cascades, the Great Basin, the Rockies, the interior parts of the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic, up along the Appalachian Mountains. It's very cold. It's very chilly, folks. It's very chilly. By Wednesday night, where's the heat? It's in the lower Mississippi Valley, Texas, desert southwest, and the northwestern plains. A few places in the desert, in the Great Basin. There's going to be chilly weather throughout, chilly temperatures throughout the central part of Oregon, all the way down to the Sierra Nevadas. What about for Thursday morning? By Thursday morning, the southern tip of Florida and parts of Arizona will have warm lows. Places like the Great Basin, Sierra Nevadas, parts of the Cascades, and the Rockies will get chilly temperatures. and as well as a few parts of the Appalachian Mountains all the way to Maine. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the stream. So sorry about not reading the chat, you guys. I was well in the zone with the weather when I talk about windy.com or talk about hurricanes. Or even upper level winds. Now let's take a look at what's going to happen throughout Thursday night. By Thursday night, it's going to be quite hot in Texas, lower Mississippi Valley, southern plains, the Dakotas, and eastern Montana, parts of the desert Southwest, a few places in the Great Basin, some places in California, and where there are going to be chilly temperatures for the high. They're going to be in some parts of Oregon and in the interior parts of northern New England. Now let's talk about humidity. So here's the drill. We deal with temperatures, then we talk about humidity, and then we talk about CAPE, and finally we talk about radar. Which game do I play mostly? I mostly play, well, I usually play Mario games, and I usually play Minecraft, but I only play Minecraft to build cities. And I do play Kingdom Hearts, but I already finished the first game, and at the second game, from what it appears as though that I may be close to the end, but unfortunately, I'm stuck because level 50 is far from... It's far from my reach at this time, because I'm at level 45, and it's going to take a long while because I have to beat a lot of Heartless guys. But I'm thinking about playing Flight Simulator X one of these days once I'm done with Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, because I want to fly and also talk a lot about the weather, what's on my mind. It's kind of like Minecraft, you know, a little more chill. Alright, so now let's talk about humidity. So what about you, Catherine? What games do you play? Now, let's see what we got for humidity. Where's the humidity? It's going to be all over the Gulf Coast, parts of the Great Plains, Texas, desert Southwest, and much of the West Coast. And a few places throughout the Northeast we get some humidity. Now, let's see what we got for tomorrow night. For tomorrow night, we got plenty of humidity. It's limited to the Gulf Coast, lower Mississippi Valley, some parts of the East Coast. The Great Plains, we get a lot of humidity, and a few places in the desert Southwest, maybe some humidity, and parts of the West Coast. Now, let's see what we got for Wednesday morning. By Wednesday morning, it's going to be moist throughout the immediate coastal parts of the East Coast, Gulf Coast, lower Mississippi Valley, Texas, Great Plains, a few parts of the desert Southwest, and in some places in the West Coast. Didn't mean to do that. Now let's see what we got for Wednesday night. Some parts of the East Coast will get some humidity. The Gulf Coast, the Mississippi Valley, Great Plains, Texas. Hold on a minute, folks. Never mind. Parts of Arizona and a few places throughout the West Coast. Now let's see for Thursday morning. By Thursday morning, it's going to be humid throughout some places along the East Coast, the Gulf Coast, lower to mid-Mississippi Valley, Texas, Great Plains, Arizona, and a few places in the West Coast and eastern Washington State. Now, let's see what we got for Thursday night. By Thursday night, it's going to be humid throughout some places along the East Coast. Plenty of humidity to go around throughout the central third of the country. Arizona, northern Montana, and some places throughout the West Coast. Now, let's see what we got for CAPE, which is convection. Also a gamer, like to play Minecraft, God of War, PUBG, or Dead by Daylight. Well, those are pretty good games. Yeah, I remember playing Dead by Daylight with some friends of mine, but that was long. That was a long time ago. But nowadays, uh, I just left it at that ever since. Hold on a minute. All right, I'm back. So sorry about that. I have background noise. Something I really can't do anything about it because I live in an apartment, which means certain rules. Can't soundproof anything because of landlord won't allow me to do it. So I got to deal with whatever I got. So let's talk about Cape. So what we got for Cape, we got plenty of updraft in Florida and throughout the Great Plains, western Texas, desert Southwest, a few places in the Great Basin, the Pacific Northwest. Cape means convective, available, potential energy. If you haven't know what Cape is, there is going to be a lot of Cape throughout the Great Plains, which does indicate there could be some potential for severe weather in the Great Plains for tomorrow night. Some Cape will occur throughout the lower Mississippi Valley, Florida. Some Cape will be all over the mountainous parts of the West and parts of the Pacific Northwest. Wednesday morning, plenty of Cape in South Florida, South Texas, lower Mississippi Valley, some parts of the Great Plains. And let's see what we got. Well, Cape for Wednesday night, there's plenty of which in Florida, southern Texas, the Mississippi Valley, and the Great Plains, northwestern part of the country, and some parts of the desert Southwest and Great Basin. And let's see what we got for Thursday morning. By Thursday morning in South Florida, there's gonna be a lot of updraft, and on the western side of the western side of the Gulf Coast, plenty of updraft, and desert Southwest, western Great Plains, Rockies, plenty of convection go around. Share my friends, and you might get some viewers, which help you grow. Large community. You might as well go ahead and do that. Catherine. I'm more than welcome to do that. But right now I'm small scale, and I'm more focused on the weather and sometimes gaming. I will play Minecraft in a few minutes. Right now I got to deal with the Cape, and this is for Thursday night. And then after I talk about Thursday night, we do with one more round, which is whether if there's going to be rain or not. And then once I'm done with that, we're going to get into Minecraft. Well, I'll make this quick. There's going to be... Oh, man, I think I can hear sirens. I'll try to bust saw through. Plenty of Cape to go around throughout South Florida. Hold on a minute. All right, I'm back. All right, so we got plenty of Cape to go around. Virtually most of the central third of the country, desert Southwest, and much of the interior parts of the Northwest. Now let's transition to composite reflectivity, which means if there's going to be plenty of rain, some storms. Well, I can tell you this, that much of the Northeast will be dry. The South, plenty of storms to go around throughout the Gulf Coast, all the way to the Southeast. Midwest, plenty of storms in the Great Plains, all the way to Lake Superior and the upper Mississippi Valley. And storms in some places throughout the Pacific Northwest. A few stray